Do you want a free Bitcrusher VST plugin? So here it is, Crush by Tritic. This is how it looks like, the user interface. And my favorite feature, as always, is it's scalable. I really think all developers should create these scalable user interfaces, which means I can use it on my high resolution iMac screen and still see what I'm doing. So what about the sound, the most important thing? Well, let's just use this preset here. You can switch between A and B to try out different things. I loaded this floppy disk. And before I use it, let's play the raw piano sound. Right? When you turn it on now with this floppy disk, again, before, with. So you can play. Now you're starting to hear that 8-bit retro video game music vibe because it's so hard pushed here with drive and crush. And again, another thing I love about this user interface is when you hover your mouse here, you can see what it does down here. Again, something I wish all developers would do, because that way you don't need to check the manual. You can just hover your mouse and see everything here. And so you can learn all the individual things here, but what I like to do is check out the presets. So what do we have? Click here and you see you have crushing presets, effect presets, modulation presets, and even some designer presets by this guy here, Ry Manning, a lot of them. Now, another thing is you can have another preset loaded in B here, so this one, before, with. So very light, airy modulation compared to the other one. And then you can just browse through some presets. Let's do bit crushing here. And what I like to do, by the way, is when I want this retro sound, I really want to roll off the low end, because if you listen to old school or retro sound music, there is really no low end. So I'm rolling from 250 around there, just the bass here. So now the sound is very thin to begin with, but with it, right? Let's do another one, Cheap Toy. You totally hear that retro vibe. And of course, that is the crushing presets. Go into the FX, broken video game. And by the way, you can well, of course adjust the drive, the crush, which is bit depth, and the sample rate. So it's not only a bit crusher, it's also sample rate crusher with a drive here, and you can blend in the dry signal. So and when you find something you think you like, adjust the settings, then you can go switch back and forth between A and B. Did you like this one or this one? And that's a thing I really enjoy as well. So you can actually compare different presets. And then perhaps switch this out. And go back and forth. So basically you have a bit crusher from 0 to 100%, sample rate, all the way here, downsampling of course, and the drive. You also have a filter, which is a low pass or high pass filter with resonance and frequency, and then these modulation options. So you actually add modulation into the crush, almost like a tremolo or rotary speaker with this LFO here on either of these settings. So let's increase the crush and let's see if we can just move this up. I hear too little high end. And okay, you can go into the designer presets as well. Okay, let's reduce this dry sound. really hear that retro vibe. So you can really use this for composing retro video game music, which is a big thing. Even in modern games, using this retro sound and retro 8-bit character. So I will include a link in the video description to where you can download this completely for free. If you want to master rhythm and percussion, chords and harmony, melody and themes, or perhaps sound design for your music, check out the special discounts in the video description. Now choose which video you are going to watch next, or you can check out the amazing bonuses in the video description.